Hi guys, welcome to a new video. I am Khazana and I'm 28 weeks pregnant, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys names that we love that we won't be using. Well, names that I love that we won't be using. Anyways, I'm just going to go quickly make myself some coffee and then I'll jump right into the video.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you.
So I just finished making my coffee, but I just wanted to let you guys know to make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to be giving out the first name hint for our baby boy's name, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Anyways, let's just get back into the video. I have got an entire setup going on here. I've got my butt pad so I don't get sore in the cheeks. I've got my hot water bottle because I'm at the point of pregnancy where just everything is uncomfortable and I need it. And I have my coffee. Okay, so let's get into it. I just want to give you guys a tiny disclaimer before I start. If I say your name in this, I'm not bashing it. I love all of these names for different reasons except for a few that are my boyfriend's favorites and they're not mine. And I'm sorry if you guys don't like these. These are just personal preference. Everyone has a personal preference. I'm going to be sharing girl names that I love as well because I'm just obsessed with girl names and I feel like they're so much easier than boys. But I'm not going to be sharing the girl name that I'm super obsessed with and I'm like 100% set on naming my future daughter this name. Some of these names have meanings to us and some of these names have like specific cultural meanings for us. We tried to choose a lot of Persian names just because I'm Indian and my boyfriend's from Uzbekistan, so it's kind of like a good in between. And then some of these other names are just random. Okay, the first girl name that I was super obsessed with is Zara. I love it, but the only problem that I have with it is that it's named after one of my favorite stores. I shop and live at Zara, so I don't feel like that's an option for me. The next name that I'm super obsessed with is Mahera. Sorry, I'm trying to look up the meaning so you guys know it as well. But Mahera is a Persian name and it means affectionate or kind. And I love it. It's also very Indian. I think it's so beautiful. But I also remember going to school with a girl named Mahera. I just feel weird about naming names of people that I know or have met, because my view of that name is already tainted by my perception of that person. So even if it's a good person, like even if I have a good view of that person, I just feel weird. The next name I love is Anora. It means pomegranate. It is so beautiful. I think it's gorgeous, but I also think it's kind of weird to name your child pomegranate. But then again, there's celebrities who name their kids like apple, so I think Anora is beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's timeless, but I don't know how I feel about naming my kid after fruit. So this next one is probably my favorite girl's name that I've heard this year. It's Lennon. I think it's such a beautiful name for a girl or a boy, but Lennon as a girl, it's so cute. Everything about this name is just adorable. I have nothing wrong with it. Okay, the next name is Sophia. I've been obsessed with Sophia forever. One of my closest friends is named Sophia, but I wouldn't want to spell it the way that she does. No offense to her. Sorry, Sophia, if you're watching this. But I have been always obsessed with this name. I just think it's so beautiful and elegant and cute. And I don't know, but I grew out of it because the girl name that I fell in love with later and I was like, okay, I'm naming my daughter this for sure, is kind of similar. So yeah, that name is completely tainted by real Sophia. The next name that I love for girls is Amina, and I think that name means trustworthy and faithful. It is so beautiful. Again, I just love those names. I really like A names for girls for some reason, but again, we're not having a girl, so moving on. And then next is Amara, and that's my last girl name that I really love. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong. But the only problem with Amara is it reminds me, I think that's that girl's name in the show Awkward. Okay, so I finished with all my girl names in. That's really strong coffee. Just a little FYI, I am allowed to have caffeine while I'm pregnant. This is well within the means of what I'm allowed to have. It's only half a glass, so before anybody gets worried, I'm not like trying to drive Bean crazy in my womb. He's okay. Boy names. I really struggle with boy names because there's not many that I like, and after a long time searching, I finally found some. And the thing is, I love little boys. I just don't love little boy names. The first name that we thought about was Jahan. I love this name. It means universe. My name starts with a K, and then my boyfriend goes by J. And I didn't want us to have similar names with our children. Like, I wanted each baby, like I wanted each person in our little family to have their own letter. So like, if I am K and he is J, and then the next person is blank. Don't want to give too much out. The next name I liked is Ilias. It is so beautiful. I don't know, it's one of the names that we actually really liked, and it stuck around till the end. Like, we would cross out names when we were getting rid of it, but it just wasn't it. Like, I think you get that feeling when you know a name is just, oh, that is the name. The next name, it was not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. This was one of my boyfriend's favorites. Like, he was really stuck on this name for a bit. I did not get the appeal. I mean, I could get the, it's just not for me. I could see someone else naming their child this, but I couldn't see me naming my child this. And it's Imran. And it's nice, but yeah, not for me. My boyfriend really liked this name because he thought it came off really strong. I know a few people love it though, and I have nothing against it. I think it's really beautiful, but I just didn't feel like Bean's name. Okay, the next name that I really enjoyed but my boyfriend did not like was Ezra. And this has nothing to do with either of our backgrounds. He was not a fan. He was like, isn't that a girl's name? I was like, no, it's a boy's name or a unisex name. No. Didn't cut it. I like it. The only problem was I didn't want people to think I was naming my child after Pretty Little Liars, especially because he had a teacher-student relationship, so I thought that was like maybe not the best start. The next name that I love is Enzo. I'm super obsessed with that name until my mom was like, that sounds like a dog's name. And then when I was traveling with my dad at the beginning of my pregnancy to the US, you know how they always play movies on international flights. I can't remember the name of the movie, but anyways, the movie was mainly about a dog named Enzo, and that surely ruined the name for me. I don't know. So the next name that I was super obsessed with and I fell in love with was Sufyan, and I think it means light. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong. So beautiful, and I think it flows really well. I don't think my boyfriend was that big of a fan of it. I was, but the only problem was potentially if I were to have a daughter later, I would want to name her something started with an S. So I couldn't use Sufyan because I told you guys I want everyone to have their own letter. K, J, blank, blank. I want to save the S for a little girl in the future. Lastly, my favorite name, and I was only stuck on this for about a week or two. I wanted to name my son Atlas. I think Atlas is such a cute name. And then, you know what, if celebrities can name their children north, south, west, east, then I can definitely name my child Atlas, right? But I also didn't want people to think I was naming him after maps. And the few people I told, like, hey, what do you guys think about Atlas? They were like, maps? And I was like, that's probably not gonna work, but I still love the name and I think it's really cool. Those are all the names that we came up with and that we kind of went through. Just for the record, pretty much every name that wasn't Persian or had some sort of background that came from Uzbekistan or India was kind of cut out from the beginning, even if I liked them. Like Ezra, it was never a contender, it was just like a nope. But I still love those names, and maybe if I wasn't having such a mixed baby, it would be a contender. So now it is time for me to give you guys the name hint for Bean, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Whee! I love this name so much, and I think you guys will too. Here we go. The first name hint that you guys are going to be getting is that his name starts with a vowel. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, you're a real one, so thank you. It means a lot. And like I said, don't forget to like and comment down below and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. I can't wait to see what guesses you guys come up with for Bean's name. I'm sorry, this hint was so big. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, my phone just dropped.